So we are talking about risk management and insurance. We are going to manage the insurable risk. I cannot manage death, but I can manage the financial loss from it, right? So identify the risk. Where is the risk? What is it that I am fearing? What could happen? In case I die, my family, in case I'm the breadwinner of my family, they will be in financial loss, under financial loss. Emotional loss, nothing can be done, but financial loss can be mitigated, right? And then, how much is this risk? How much can be borne? How much cannot be borne? And insure the remainder of the risk. जो हो सकता है उसे insure कर सकती हूँ, right? That is what I am going to do. Now, when I identify the risk, what am I going to see? How much will be the loss to my family in numerical terms or in monetary terms? Monetary loss कितना है मेरे ना रहने से, right? Can I avoid the death? Can I avoid my death?
No, ma'am.
Not die. Can I do that? I cannot do that. So what can I do? Best is, what financial protection can I give to my family in case something happens to me, right? Voice of a singer, she will insure her voice क्योंकि उससे ही उसका कमाई है, right? So the financial loss that she faces can always be taken care of. So how much of it can I bear? How much of it can I not? So what I will do is, I will decide on, like say if I want to insure my life for 2 crores, then I will start paying premium, right? And I will see how much premium that I can pay, so that the expected loss that is going to be occurring to my family is borne out. And over the course, I'm going to take many risks. See, I may go in for trekking, or I may eat something like supposing I'm diabetic, I may eat 1 or 2 days sugar, I can take, etc. Right? Though it is risky. So all these things are certain risks that I will be taking knowingly or unknowingly. So identify what is the risk, measure the measure the bearable amount, and see how much can be insured, right? So that this is what is called as first step of risk identification. Now, I'm going to buy a policy by paying premium. Policy is a contract I enter into, right? And for example, policy is a contract that I will enter into, and so that I am going to be safe against it. Now, I've given you an illustration, which I got it from somewhere on the net. Identify the risk. What is it that I fear? If it is an accident insurance, right, and it is going to be costly for my vehicle, right? So I will identify how much of loss it is going to be. The entire car gets lost. Say 4 lakhs is the cost of the car. The 4 lakhs is lost. So what is the risk that I can bear? To replace, it would cost a lot more. So thoda bahut I can bear. However, $500 is not too much. So I will say, ठीक है, 500, or say I will take 1 lakh rupees. It's not too much to bear, right? So I will go pay premium for it and insure the remainder, right? So I'm going to say, 3 lakhs का insurance मैं कर लूँगी. Are you following? This is what it is. Thoda bahut I can bear, and the remaining is taken care of by my insurer. If it is lost, that 3 lakhs will be mitigated. Now we are going to talk about, just 1 second, was my third party insurance. What is a third party insurance? I've already told you, we've discussed this. This is in the case of automobile insurance or vehicle insurance, wherein a driver is hurt, injured when he is driving or when the car meets with an accident, but the loss will have to be mitigated, right? So what we'll do, it's basically a form of liability insurance, wherein purchased by the first party. I am the owner of the car. I am going to purchase an accident insurance, and then it is going to be, the claim is going to be paid to the third party. Just kisko injury hua, like for example, somebody on the road is hit, his hospital, his services or his hospital expenses and other compensation to be given to him is borne by the insurance company for which I am paying a premium. Are you following? Who are the three parties? The I am going to be paying the premium. I am going to be my vehicle is the insured, and then it is going to be the insurer and somebody else who receives the claim. This is very, very important because in case of no fault of mine, I am still paying I'm still bearing the loss, damage. I get hospitalized because though I am walking on the footpath, a vehicle comes and hits because of something wrong happens to it, or because of the breakdown when the signal is for pedestrians to cross, brake failure ki wajah se I am going to be hurt, right? So this is called as third party insurance, where somebody else, third party, is receiving the claim. Now, what are the other types of third party insurance or liability insurance? It is also a liability insurance, right? So now it's going to be, it's a compulsory product. In India, the moment you buy a vehicle, you will have to buy an insurance policy for it. Your vehicle has to be insured, right? So now, sorry, this thing went off. So now we talk about the next concept of reinsurance. What is a reinsurance? See, I insure it with some company. The company again insures my asset with some other company. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? What is third party insurance? Right? Again, because the company may not be able to or would want to lower its risk or reduce their exposure, right, to any kind of catastrophic event. So they will reinsure. There are different types of reinsurance. Basic type is treaty and facultative. So when I say treaty reinsurance agreement, wherein cover all or a portion of an insurer's risk, they are effective for only a certain period of time, right? So 5 years, 6 years, etc. Whereas facultative will cover only specific risk. Underwriter would evaluate and then say, I will cover only against risk against burglary or risk against fire, etc. Okay? When I reinsure the asset, they will make it. Like for some time I will cover. Can I restart the meeting? I will restart the meeting. We will start reinsurance again.